Hello, everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal with our Gen 2 type challenge of Flying type, our 6th Flying type team out of 7, and our second to last playthrough on Gen 2. We are getting close. We are here with our next team of Gyarados, Butterfree, Scyther, and Yanma. That's right, the randomizer gods have decided that we are going to have a almost full bug team out of our final team here. So, we're going to start off here. We have to switch in and out Magikarp, of course, all the way to level 15. So we're going to read here about said Magikarp, and then we're going to level up Caterpie. So Magikarp is a slow leveling rate Pokemon. Hooray! Magikarp is a piscine Pokemon with a large, heavy reddish orange, heavy reddish orange scales. It has large vacant eyes and pink lips. Its pectoral and tail fins are white, and on its back is a stiff, three-peaked yellow fin resembling a crown. There is an identical fin on its underside. It also has long barbels. The barbels are white on a female and pale yellow on a male. A long-lived Magikarp is able to utilize its immense splashing power to leap high enough to scale mountains. It also has a strong enough immune system to survive in the most polluted waters. However, it is usually overlooked by trainers because of its perceived weakness, even in the heat of battle. It will do nothing but flop around. It is believed that the ancestors of Magikarp were actually much stronger than modern Magikarp. Hey, Krishnamon! Yeah, I did have a great weekend. I hope you also had a great weekend. So, Magikarp is found in many bodies of water, such as lakes, rivers, and ponds. However, due to its weak swimming ability, it usually lives downstream of the water's flow. In Generation 1, Splash was its signature move. Magikarp isn't the flying Pokemon. Thanks. It is often seen using Splash to leap out of the water, which makes it an easy target for predators such as Pidgeotto and Pidgeot. Frillish are also known to prey on Magikarp. In Hoppy Town, there are at least 31 unique patterns of Magikarp, with their scales coming in colors such as gray, black, white, pink, purple, violet, apricot, and brown. These patterns can be classified by groups depending on how Magikarp looks while it is still small. A specific pattern arises when it becomes bigger. Which patterns can be caught depend on the type of old rod that is being used. The better the rod, the more groups of patterns can be fished. The people in Hoppy Town train their Magikarp to jump the highest in order to complete a series of leagues to win. You had a good weekend. It was one of your kids' birthdays, so it was a little busy but enjoyable. Well, happy birthday to your child! So our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Magikarp, Gold says, an underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. It may jump high on rare occasions, but never more than 7 feet. Silver says, for no reason, it jumps and splashes about, making it easy for predators like Pidgeotto to catch it mid-jump. And Crystal says, this weak and pathetic Pokemon gets easily pushed along rivers when there are strong currents. Alright, let's swap over here to Caterpie. Caterpie is a medium-fast leveling rate Pokemon and an insect Pokemon that resembles a green caterpillar with a yellow underside and a teardrop-shaped tail. There are yellow ring-shaped markings down its side of its segmented body, which resemble its eyes and are meant to scare off predators. Its most notable characteristic is its bright red antenna, or osmeterium, on its head, which releases a stench to repel predators. Despite these features and camouflage in green foliage, Caterpie is often preyed upon by flying Pokemon. Its 4 tiny feet are tipped with suction cups, permitting this Pokemon to scale most surfaces with minimal effort. Caterpie is easy to capture and grows quickly, making it ideal for new trainers. As Caterpie grows and develops over time, it will shed its skin many times before finally cocooning itself in thick silk. It can spit this silk in order to entangle foes, as seen in the anime. It has a voracious appetite, which drives it to eat 100 leaves a day. It will even eat leaves bigger than itself. According to Pokemon Adventures, its favorite food is the vermilion flower, and Caterpie lives in temperate forests and jungles. Poor Magikarp, even the Pokedex calls it pathetic. That's right. So our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Gold says, for protection, it releases a horrible stench from its antenna on its head to drive away enemies. Silver says its feet have suction cups designed to stick to any surface, and it tenaciously climbs trees to forage. And Crystal says it crawls in the foliage where it camouflages itself among leaves that are the same color as its body. Yeah, well, my Caterpie has never beaten another Pokemon with just string shot, so I'm calling it cheating on Ash. Seems legit. Alright. So we're going to keep training Caterpie up here with our Magikarp. So what are this team's expectations? Not high. I mean, Scyther and Gyarados, MVPs. That's all I got for you. We're gonna just keep switching Magikarp in and out. At least Scyther is better than Gen 1 version, yeah. We're gonna keep switching Pokemon or Magikarp in and out until it gets to 15, even if we overlevel it, because we're gonna have to do it at some point anyways. So Scyther, we're going to read about Scyther here. So Scyther is a medium-fast leveling rate Pokemon. Scyther is a bipedal insectoid Pokemon. Its body is primarily green and has a thin cream-colored section between its head, thorax, and abdomen. Female Scyther have larger abdomens than male Scyther. Its reptilian head has 2 narrow triangular eyes and 3 blunt horns extending from its forehead. Its arms end in large white sides, which it uses for both hunting and fighting. 2 pairs of cream-colored wings extend from its back. While these wings do allow Scyther to fly, it rarely does so. Scyther's thighs have large, upward-pointing spikes. Its feet are tall, rounded, and conical, almost extending to its thighs. Each foot ends in 3 small white claws on its front side. Scyther is an adept hunter and tears at its prey with size. Thanks to its green coloration, it can camouflage itself well in grasslands and forests where it lives. Humans rarely encounter wild Scyther in these areas, however. Said to be like a ninja, Scyther can move so quickly that it cannot be followed, increasing the effectiveness of its scythes. It maintains the sharpness of its blades through battle, as well as by cutting through hard objects such as trees. It can cut down a massive tree with just a single slice, although it cannot penetrate Tarantulas' elastic threads. The anime has shown that wild Scyther form swarms with a single leader chosen through combat. When a challenger successfully defeats a current leader and replaces it, the defeated leader is exiled from the swarm. It has also been shown that Scyther becomes aggressive when faced with the color red. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Scyther. Why did I spend a turn using Splash? Okay. Gold says it slashes through the grass with sharp sides, moving too fast for the human eye to track. Silver says when it moves, it leaves only a blur. If it hides in the grass, its protective colors make it invisible. Crystal says it's very proud of its speed. It moves so fast that the human eye does not even know what knocked it down. And that is our information on a Scyther. Scyther has twice as many damage dealing moves in Gen 2 than in Gen 1. Well, that's good. By the way, one thing that's... So, the first time we used Yanma, we did it in Pokemon Gold. We hadn't just locked into just Crystal because of the moving sprites. So in Crystal, Yanma does learn Wing Attack in its moveset. They did fix that between Gold and Silver and Crystal. So we will get a Stab It move on Yanma at least. Not that it's going to make it any better, but it is a difference. Speaking of Yanma, let's read about said Yanma. So Yanma is a medium-fast leveling rate Pokemon. Yanma is a large red insectoid Pokemon that resembles a dragonfly. Compared to its long, thin abdomen, its thorax is short and wide. It has 3 pairs of two-toed legs and 2 pairs of wings with red bands on them. The see-through wings are described as frail and thin. A bright green mask marking covers most of its face, and it has 2 spikes on top of its head. Its blue eyes can see all around its body at 360 degrees without moving its head. This allows Yanma to have high evasiveness. The end of Yanma's tail has 2 flat extensions from the sides and 2 gray spikes in the center. Yanma is a skillful flyer, and it can make sudden stops, turn in midair, and hover in place by flapping its wings at high speed. Yanma's eyes ensure the prey will not escape its sight, even when behind. It can also generate shockwaves capable of breaking glass or even launching a house skyward by flapping its wings very fast. Yanma is often found in wooded and swampy areas. It hunts insects for food, using its eyesight to spot and its flight abilities to pursue prey. Yanma is also territorial, flitting around to guard its territory. In our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Yanma, Gold says it flaps its wings really fast. It can generate shockwaves that will shatter windows in the area. Silver says its large eyes can scan 360 degrees. It looks in all directions to seek out insects as its prey. And Crystal says it can see in all directions without moving its big eyes, helping it spot attackers and food right away. And that is our information on Yanma. Alright. Krishinabot, would you like to do me a favor by chance? As we're leveling up to level 7 with the team. So, I have already updated the rules command with the updated rules for our Gen 3 playthroughs. And if you could go ahead and hit that command in and make sure that the last 3 rules have been updated, I would appreciate that. So the additional moves that we've added in is each Pokemon must know a type of the move it's being used for, if possible. And then a Pokemon must know one of their signature moves, if they have one. And a Pokemon can only be, and a move can only be shared by 2 Pokemon. You like the new rules? Excellent. And then there's one more thing. We have also switched the Pokemon Team Tracker over to the Gen 3 Pokemon already. So if you want to type in teams and make sure that that's also switched, I would appreciate that. Ooh, so fancy. It does look really good. I mean, it should be the same as the last one. Yes. Except just with Gen 3 Pokemon. Alright, first evolution already. And our Metapod learned Harden. Whoa. Alright, well, we're going to keep beating up on Pokemon, and we're going to read about Metapod. Metapod is an insect Pokemon that resembles a green chrysalis. Its body is crescent-shaped, with several segments making up the lower point. The front of Metapod's shell resembles a face with a heavy-lidded eyes and a sharply pointed nose. The back of the shell consists of several geometrically shaped portions and projections. Metapod's soft body is protected by a hard outer shell as it undergoes metamorphosis. While the shell is said to be as hard as steel, a sudden powerful impact could cause its liquid innards to pop out, leaving it completely exposed. Metapod generally remains motionless, rebuilding its cells for evolution. If an enemy discovers Metapod, it is unable to do anything other than harden its outer shell. Metapod lives in temperate forests and jungles, often in groups. Pick-a-Peck is the natural predator of Metapod. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Metapod, Gold says inside the shell is it is soft and weak as it prepares to evolve. It stays motionless in the shell. Silver says it prepares for evolution by hardening its shell as much as possible to protect its soft body. And Crystal says this is its pre-evolve form. At this stage, it can only harden, so it remains motionless to avoid attack. And that is our information on Metapod. I bet you can't guess what's coming next. 73 total playthroughs for Gen 3? Yeah, that's quite a few. Alright, let's keep leveling up to 7 on everybody. We're gonna keep shoving experience in this Magikarp. How many does Gen 2 have? 59? So we added 24? No, we added 14. It's gonna get that way with every generation. We will spend more and more time in the later games. Alright, we're almost to level 7 on everybody. We're dragging this one out because we're shoving that experience into Magikarp. Alright, Scyther's done. Just gotta get Yanma the rest of the way up now. Oh, Yanma learned Quick Attack already. Well, that's nice. Quick Attack is better than Tackle. If you didn't know. Alright, let's make our way up. Let's swap in Scyther. Quick Attack. Two hits on this Rattata. Swapping Yanma here. We're gonna swap Quick Attack up. Why would we use Tackle when we got Quick Attack? Does the same amount of damage, has 100% accuracy and priority? Easy choice. So, gym leader wise, not going to have fun with Faulkner here at the beginning. His Pidgeotto does know Gust, and the only thing we're using against it is bug types. Bugsy shouldn't be bad. Whitney's going to be a pain in the butt, of course, with a rollout, as always. Not too worried about Morty. We might have we might have a little trouble with Jasmine. I don't think Chuck is going to be bad. We might have a little trouble with Jasmine. Might have a little trouble with Price. I'm not seeing an issue with Claire. And then, what, Lieutenant Surge and Brock and Blaine? It's gonna be an experience. The type of experience is up for debate. Alright, we need to get our team up to level 9 now. So more leveling. Coming to a theater near you. Synthesis is annoying, isn't it? It's only got 5 of them. You just gotta hit the tackles, Metapod. Alright, have fun in lurk mode. I mean, I'm just kind of chilling here too. We're just grinding up. Not really exciting gameplay at the moment, getting to level 9. I mean, I think it's riveting. Going a little insane, maybe. I mean, our biggest slowdown is just Magikarp right now. Who's at level 10? We've only got 5 more levels to go. We get like double the experience from these Bellsprouts that we do from the Caterpies. We're almost done with Scyther. We are done with Scyther. So if Xatu is a poor man's Lugia, is Yanma the poor man's Scyther because they're both bug flying type? The you know, they're both physical attackers. Man, we are eating up the time in this episode, though, with the grass training. Holy moly. At least once we get, like, Magikarp up, like, that's the worst of it. Because Magikarp can't even fend for itself until level 15. And then we only have one level to go to get it up to where we need for Bugsy. Hey, Crescendomon! Welcome back for Unlurk mode. Magikarp training is one of the worst, and that's because it's not only is it, you know, just not strong, but it's a slow leveler, so it needs more experience. At least Caterpie and Metapod can do something for themselves early on. You can't even do anything with Magikarp until level 15. I mean, what are the other Pokemon that don't get attacks like right away? It's like Hoppip and Togepi, and I think Cubone doesn't even start with an attack. Oh, and Abra, of course. Yeah, I know. You mentioned that about about our first playthrough of the next gen. Thanks. Alright, we're almost got the team up to level 9. And then we can go take on the flying gym with all our bugs. Yeah, at least it gets a you know, a move at level 9, yeah. Alright. This should do it for our grass training now, so that's nice. We're not gonna even risk it on this Spearow. We're not gonna switch in Magikarp for this. Spearow's too dangerous. And that's why it's too dangerous. At least Scyther out-damages it. swapping Metapod for 1. And then Yanma for the other. Alright, let's go heal. We're already going to preemptively deposit our Mew here, and then we're going to give berries to everybody. For Gen 3, Rock Slide is still the strongest rock move at 75 power. Yeah. I mean, I really like Ancient Power because it has the ability, the chance to raise all of your stats, which is really good. Alright, let's swap into Yanma. Critical hit starting out. Man. Alright, Yanma's already used its berry. Alright, we're just going straight for Scyther. Ho 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 ho, that's a problem. Oh! Whew. Well, that was a little scary. Was there anyone we were, like, teaching Mud Slap to? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like anybody can learn it anyways. Yeah, that could have been bad. Very bad. Alright. Let's keep getting that Magikarp up. We're gonna speed through these low-level fights. Just keep slapping that experience on Magikarp. I don't have another just regular berry, do I? Let's take Yanma's away. I don't care about Yanma. Oh, I think we're gonna get our evolution into Butterfree this fight. Evolution number 2, here we go. All right. Yep, one more evolution left. That's it. All right, well, let's read about Butterfree as we beat up on these Pokemon. So Butterfree is a Lepidopteran insect Pokemon, which resembles a vaguely anthropomorphic butterfly with a purple body. Unlike true insects, it has only 2 body segments and 4 light blue legs. The upper pair of its legs resemble small 3-fingered hands, while the lower pair resembles long digitless feet. Butterfree has 2 black antennae, a light blue snout, and 2 fangs underneath, and a large red compound eyes. Its 2 pairs of wings are white with black venation. 2 oval scales on a female butterfly's lower wing are black, and they are white on a male. The wings of Butterfree are coated with poisonous scales that easily fall off continuously as it flies. If inhaled, it results in severe status conditions. It will defend Caterpie from bird Pokemon using this powder. This powder also repels water, enabling it to fly and gather honey even in the rain. Butterfree can use a sensitive antenna to detect the odors of blooming flowers 6 miles or 10 kilometers away from its nest in search of nectar, which it carries with the hairs of its legs. Sometimes it has territorial disputes with Cutiefly over fields of flowers. It also consumes sap from nearby trees pierced by Heracross, as seen in the anime. Butterfree is found in temperate forests and jungles, but has also been observed flying near the ocean as part of its migratory breeding pattern. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Butterfree. Gold says it collects honey every day. It rubs honey on the hairs of its legs to carry back to its nest. Silver says water repellent powder on its wings allow it to collect honey even in the heaviest of rains. And Crystal says it flits from flower to flower, collecting honey. It can even identify distant flowers in bloom. And that is our information on Butterfree. Hoot hoot. And Butterfree, did we learn? Yeah, we learned Confusion when we leveled up. Get the escape rope, then we'll go to the Sage here. Knock through his Bell Sprout with Yanma, no problem. Hoot hoot. Now I think this one might know Peck. Can't remember what turn or what level it learns it, but it didn't use it, even if it didn't know it. We've almost got Magikarp to level 13. So what are we going to do against the rock Pokemon? Oh, I guess we do have Confusion on Butterfree. That'll do it for us. Probably should have just bought some potions. Just to have. Not good. There we go. Since we're already sharing experience, swapping is not a big deal. Get out of here. So we're going to have our team fully evolved by the time we get to Whitney. So like midway next episode, sharing is caring. Oh. Alright, well, let's wake up, Scyther. Have I looked at movesets yet? I have. Are you interested in them? I mean, of course you are. Alright, just a second. Let me, Alright. So for Butterfree, we're looking at Psychic, Sleep Powder, Nightmare, and Giga Drain, which 2 of those are going to be late game moves. Scyther, we're looking at Wing Attack, Slash, Double Team, and Swords Dance. Gyarados, I'm looking at Surf, Thunder, Rain Dance, and Hyper Beam. Yanma, we're looking at Double Team, Wing Attack, Return, and Toxic. And that is the plan. I think Scyther's in it. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we're gonna swap. Stupid peckin' Pokemon. For some Pokemon, you make do with the little move pool that they have. That's right. We don't really have much of a choice. Alright, now I could level up Butterfree here, but Butterfree's going to get a ton of experience fighting rock Pokemon in the cave. The most dangerous thing we're going to fight is Hiker Anthony's Geodude on the way out. That is Rock Throw. Oof. That's going to be scary. Use our repel now. I was like, I gotta switch up Pokemon. No, we still have Magikarp up front. I don't have to switch up. Alright, Magikarp is halfway through its final level without an attack. Scyther is getting swift. No doubts about it. Alright, we're gonna just straight up start with Butterfree up front. Good chance that Butterfree still goes down anyway to this. It would be nice if we could sneak past Anthony and go heal. Excuse me. Very rude. Alright. We made it past so we could go heal. Alright, moment of truth. Okay, use Tackle. Use Tackle like a not smart trainer. Alright, down we go. Oh, I gotta switch back up Magikarp. We're getting there, buddy. Magikarp has finally learned Tackle. We did it, everybody. Scyther's trying to learn Pursuit? Nah. Actually, I probably should have just taught it to it. Diversified it out of quick attack. All right. Knock through this coughing. That's 2 levels higher than our Butterfree, because we've shoving all of our experience into our Magikarp. Excellent. Alright, level up to 16. Let's do the not fun Pokemon first. And actually, let's take away your berry. At least Magikarp's really defensive. Gotta hit those tackles though, buddy. Excuse me. Snake eat fish. Alright, Magikarp, we're getting close. Hooray! Magikarp has made it to 16, the target level. Now he's got to get the other three up. And the other three level up faster. But this is still like one of the slowest leveling spots in the game for where we're at, just because of the amount of experience these Pokemon offer. And the Geodudes are not worth it. Not for Yanma and Scyther. No, I should have let Scyther learn to pursue. That wouldn't have been bad. Oh well, it's too late now. Keep going, Yanma. Alright, let's go heal Yanma again. So I guess with these, I could be doing this swap to Butterfree Confusion, because that at least keeps the experience going. Yeah, we'll learn Poison Powder. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Getting closer. Scyther gets it. So what do you think of our final team, Crescendomon, that we have to use for Flying type? Our final team that we will have to use is Hoot Hoot, Pidgeot, and Zapdos. Or sorry, Noctowl, Pidgeot, and Zapdos. Wow, 2 generic flying Pokemon and a legendary one. Yeah, I was really hoping we were going to split up Noctowl and Pidgeot and split up the bugs at least a little bit, but that didn't happen. That'll be an interesting one to finish out Gen 2. Noctowl and Pidgeot are okay-ish, but not... Well, remember, the problem with Noctowl is it's got a horrible moveset. Zapdos will carry the team, absolutely. Thunderbolt and Drill Peck. Stuns for sure. Yeah, it has the best electric and flying moves for this gen. Well, it doesn't actually learn Thunderbolt. We'll have to teach it Thunderbolt via the move tutor, but it learns Thunder. Starts out with Thunder Shock. Alright, we're gonna learn Sleep Powder and place a Stun Spore. Well, these first 2 episodes are definitely going to be the longest episodes for this team, because it's just going to be getting Magikarp up to Gyarados. That's going to be the problem. You could always do Rain Dance Thunder combo for it. I mean, yeah. I'd have to look at... I think I already got the movesets for that team figured out, but we'll talk about it when we get to that playthrough. The biggest issue is going to be, like, Steelix. Jasmine Steelix. Alright, well, we are going to end this episode here. We do hope you all enjoyed the episode for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more Pokemon. So everybody take care, and we'll see you next time.